That's correct. And that's where things can get a little more nuanced as far as what is the nature of the rep and warranty, what's the promise. And so, as a seller, typically you're want to put what's called a knowledge qualifier on everything you're saying. Going with my last example, you might say, "There's no lawsuits against my business that I know of." And that might be true, right? You don't know of any lawsuits, but there might be a lawsuit on file that hasn't been served that nobody's told you about yet. And so one of the questions is, does the rep cover unknown lawsuits or only the ones you know about? And this can apply to all kinds of different things, regulatory investigations, health department violations. From a buyer's point of view, they'd like to get a rep that is unqualified, that just says there's no lawsuits, there's no health department investigation, there's no environmental, grease trap leaking under the building, there's nothing going on. And if there is, then that would be a breach of the rep and warranty because now it can transition from I'm telling you the truth, I'm telling you everything I know, to I'm giving you more of an insurance policy that says if this is wrong, even if I didn't know, I'm going to pay for it. And
Mhm.
so that distinction is one of the areas sometimes for negotiation from between the buyer and the seller.
So if you are on the seller side, you would do your best to narrow it down, and in the buyer side, you'll try to expand it as much as possible. That's why the lawyers from both sides, they need to be there to kind of protect their clients.